update for you so you can see how I've been doing my makeup for the past couple months and what products I've been really loving and things that haven't changed and things that have changed. So if you want to see how I got this look, except for the lips, no, the lips are in this, except for the eyes, then just keep on watching. And if you're watching this video and you enjoy it, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, join the darling army. It's a fantastic place. All right, let's go. So first step has been the same for a minute, is the Catrice Light Correcting Serum Primer. This thing is my holy grail dewy finish for oily skin primer of all time. Like, it's stunning. I just got it on my shirt. It does stain, so like, don't get it on your shirt, but I got it on my shirt like a moron. This is my Mary Kay blending sponge. Still hands down my favorite blending sponge of all time. Nothing competes with this. Not a beauty blender, not a Real Techniques, not an Eco Tools, not an Essence, not a Morphe sponge. This was the number one. And I guess like I should tell you my prep, like literally I just washed my face today. If I had worn makeup the day before, I usually do a cleanser, which is the Glam Glow cleanser. But that's going to be changing pretty soon. I'm going to be trying some new Lush skincare products. So if you guys want me to do a video on that, let me know. So basically, all I do first is I got a clean, dry face, and I just pounced in my Catrice Light Correcting Serum. And now I'm going to let it sit for a minute because I don't want to do... You don't want to do something like right after you put on a primer. You need to let it like sit on your face for a second. Just like if you were going to moisturize as well. I probably should moisturize more than I do, but I don't, so you can send me. This is the HGTV Studio Line Foundation from Bronx Colors. This is in HGTV 01, which I believe is labeled as beige, which I think I've talked about before, and that's really strange. So I'm going to go ahead and pump some of this bad boy out on my, on my hand. Okay, today is the day of exploding products. This is a super liquidy product, so some people may prefer to put this on with a brush, but honestly, I'm a sponge kind of gal, so that's what we're gonna do. Just go ahead and pick that up. I always start on the side of my face, I think. I don't know why. Get it in all the crevices and such. So that is how I apply my foundation. And then I usually will put my glasses back on and make sure it looks blended and beautiful. And then I've gotten it up high enough into my hairline without turning my hair white too much. If my ears are a weird color comparatively, I will do it. I will bring it onto the ears as well. But this is a really good match for my skin, so that's that, okay? I'm not going to be doing like cream contour, cream blush, or cream highlighter today, although that has been something I've really been into lately. I just want to do a basic, this is how I do my face every day sort of situation, if I were to wear makeup every day, which I don't, because I'm lazy. And I am taking like the smallest amount of product. Like I didn't put any more product on here to take it down my neck. This is really just me blending, so there's not a harsh line like right here. But honestly, like if you take it down this far, you need to take it all the way down to under your shirt. Also, can you see how my cat freaking scratched me on the aortic artery today? Trying to fucking kill me. Because I have glasses, I haven't powder on my face yet, I always have to like re-buff out after. This is the H&M Perfectionist Setting Powder in Alabaster. It's gone. And I use my favorite powder brush. This has not changed, I would say, for 5+ years maybe. And I always like to press it into the skin. I don't like buff it in yet. Oh, of course my dog would bark. Why wouldn't they? They want to go outside, but it's 96 degrees out, so I'm not letting them, and they hate that. It's true. Yeah, my cat scratched me because she had to go to the vet today for just a checkup. She's fine, no problems. They cut out some of her mats, super simple. Gave her a pedicure, super nice. Tabby went too. She's a cunt. She was fine. They're both healthy and no issues. But yeah, so Haley is like this most scaredy cat of all time. She's a super scaredy cat. Like, let me be honest, she's super scaredy. And I kind of like, I'll say hi to her. I'll try to get like a boop or something, or like a little pet, and she's usually scared and runs away and whatever. But like, obviously, to get her to the vet, I had to like manhandle this cat into a crate, which was not the most easiest thing, if you could imagine. Okay, so that's about how I like to feel my face after. I used to set my face more, because I do have really oily skin, but I feel like, even though I look really young, and don't get me wrong, I'm really happy I look really young, but I feel like since I've been getting older, like my skin is unfortunately slightly aging, and if I set it all away, it just makes everything look more intense. Like, it settles into my fine lines, and I'm just not about that. And it doesn't seem to matter what powder I use. The other one I like a lot is the Essence mattifying color correcting powder, but that one, like, it's not going to set your face all the way. It's not like a super powerful powder, and I think that's probably why I like it so much. So if you see any of my older videos, like I used to go like this and make sure it was like 100% dry, and I don't do that anymore. I don't know if that's because I'm old and lazy, or if it's because I'm old and cracking, but either way, this seems to work best for me now. So I'll put it that way. I've been doing it this way for probably half a year now, but I've never, like, I don't think mentioned the fact that it's different. Why does my nose itch right on the sides? I'm panicking. Let's focus. Let's get back to it. Okay, so after I powder my face, I always go in with bronzer. And this product also hasn't changed since I discovered it, basically. This is Golden Days from Makeup Revolution. I broke it. I think this is my second one I've ever bought. I've probably been using it for 2 years also, and it's great. I love it so much. I think, how does this look? Clean? I'm like trying to decide which of my brushes are clean. This is an H&M blusher angled brush. It's clean, so that's what I'm gonna use. Any fluffy angled brush is good. I also sometimes use brushes in this shape, like a smaller powder brush shape. I think either way it works fine, because this, I am not even using it as an angled brush. I'm just using it as a fluffy powder brush, to be honest. And so what I do is, like, F on my cheek, that's an F on my cheek, that's my cheekbone. Like, that's the hollow of my cheek. That's how I figure out where this bronzer is supposed to go for the most part. I always take my glasses off, unless I'm lazy, to get right here. So I feel like if you leave your glasses on, it's gonna have a weird white spot on the corner there. That doesn't make sense for shadows. And then I pull it up to my widow's peak, or the center of my forehead, and kind of just blend it out from there. How far in do I take it? I'd say right almost the center of my eye, but not quite. I want it really to blend out there, and I want it to, like, yeah, kind of go into my hairline, so it looks like I have a natural tan sort of situation, and not that I'm pale as fuck. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I know where, I kind of can feel it with the brush too, like where my cheekbone is, and like, I don't always excessively smile, but I kind of like, you know, like, where is that piece? Like, where does that skin go? I don't know. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I guess I could do like a more in-depth tutorial of just each step of my face routine. If anyone needs or wants that, like, let me know, and I can break it down even more. I always put a little bit under my nose because I'm cute and I like it, and then right there as well. I didn't put any more product on it, so I feel like it's okay to do it that way, but if you had a lot of product or your bronzer is like super dark, like pigmented, I would use a smaller brush and just put it right in there. Just makes your lips look poutier. And then with like barely any product left on there, I do like a little bit down the neck. Like I did not dip back in yet. I finished my forehead, I did my nose, I did under my lip, and then I'm just blending it out into nothingness. I don't do like a harsh contour on my chin, even though I have obviously a little bit of a waddle of a double chin situation going on. I can't figure out how to make it look good in real life. It looks good in pictures, don't get me wrong, it looks good on video even. Like, y'all would never know. But I'm telling you, so I'm like totally telling on myself. But outside of pictures and video, if I do a contour on my chin, like to get rid of this situation, like put a shadow there, it looks like a line. Doesn't matter how well blended it is, it looks like a fucking line, and you can tell that I contoured away my chin. And it's like, that's not the point. Looks good for pictures, so sometimes I do it. Sometimes I do that, and if anyone wants to know how I do it, let me know. I can totally do it. I just feel like it's not natural in real life, so it's not like a part of my everyday routine. That's really just if I'm doing a super glam for photos only, basically, situation. That's my story. Okay, so I am bronzed. Next, I'm gonna go in with some blush, and I'm gonna use my favorite blush. I have a few favorite, like, okay, should we talk about the few that I'm gagged over? Okay, by few, I mean there's like two. Afterglow from Urban Decay. This is called Fetish. It's the Afterglow 8-hour, I can never open it, it's really annoying. 8-hour blush. Come on, open. It's like this. It's really pretty, like, mauve, and it works well on pale skin. I don't know if you can see that. It's like, it's buttery and beautiful, and it blends really well. So I like that for more like a mauve tone, like a cooler tone situation. The other one I love is Serafina from Juvia's Place, and that's got more of that like peach shift, if you can tell. It's also, I would say it's a little bit more pigmented. Juvia's Place, you're amazing. Also, put me on your PR list, please. Why? Because I'm a micro-influencer in the making! Wow! Gosh, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if anything will ever happen in terms of like this YouTube channel or my social media or my makeup skills, like, and you know what, that's okay. That is okay. I have a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have fun. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Serafina blush on while I'm talking to you. I'm using this kind of flat, see how it's flat but fluffy, blush crush brush from Real Techniques. It's called 300. I don't know if that's like a normal number for Real Techniques, but I like it a lot. And I'll just go tap, 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 and then tap, tap, tap. And if you're scared, tap, 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 okay? That way you can build it up without going like bam, and then, oh shit, that's way too much. So what am I saying? Like, I don't know if this channel or if my social media is ever gonna like blow up and I'll be like, I don't know, Instagram famous or like able to work from home doing this kind of thing. But honestly, like, I would love it too, because I do want to work from home. I do want to do something that look what I did right there. I'll show you how to fix it. Take your sponge, girl, you just blend it away into nothingness. See, the problem is I took it a little too low, so we could go ahead and bake and cut out that bottom part, but if y'all noticed, I haven't used any concealer nor have I baked, and that's because I don't. Very occasionally I put a little tiny dot of concealer there, but I'm kind of waiting to do that when I do my eyes, so that it's still like tacky to hold the eyeshadows. What am I trying to say? I would love to work from home and like be able to be with my dogs and my cats more often, and like be my own boss and like be as creative as I so freaking desire, which is a pretty high amount, guys. Like, I would love that. I just don't know if it's ever gonna happen, because it seems kind of like a crapshoot. Because people are always like, you can do it, just keep trying. It's like, well, I've been doing like pretty regular postings and videos, and I've been improving my content and improving my skill for like 5+ years now, and I have 640 followers on Instagram on a good day, and 170 followers on my YouTube, and I have like 50 on Twitter. Like, I don't know if it will ever grow more than that, but I would love it too. But what I'm saying is that I do it just for fun as well. Like, it's not just like one day this could be a full-time job for me. That would be fantastic, but like at the same time, it's just a lot of fun. So usually with this blush and this bronzer, I need a contour. So I'm gonna go ahead in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills light to medium palette and take these two shades, which are Fawn and Java. I used to only use Fawn, and I kind of broken that habit, and now I mix the two together. This is gonna be like, this is a Wet n Wild Studio Pro line brush from their Fire and Ice collection. Look at that. I feel like the color makes more sense when there's a little bit of contour in there too. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. That's my story. I do the contour like a little bit closer to the hairline. Like, I don't blend it out as far, like into the face, as the bronzer. Like, that's literally the only difference. I'm taking my powder brush, I'm going back over everything. Again, just stamping, no extra powder on there. Just whatever's left over, and just kind of like meld everything together. And so that's my you see that? But it's actually, it looks harsher. I don't know if it looks harsher on camera or not, but it's pretty blended in real life. That's my story. We're gonna do highlighter and set the face. Then I'm gonna hop off and do my eyes, and then we'll be back for like finishing touches and all that kind of thing. My favorite highlighter, y'all know, I can't find a better highlighter. You just try to find one. Pearl from Lime Crime. See that? That's me hitting pan like a fucking nutcase. Can they make a giant pan of it? Because I need it to live. The Morphe Copper Dream Set brush. This is very similar to the R36 brush, but it's just a different type of bristle, but the shape is the same. So kind of like a tapered, floofy-ish, awesome brush. Anything like that is good for a highlighter. I love this highlighter from Lime Crime. Y'all know it. I do keep it on the upper part of my cheek. I would say like wherever the tip of your cheekbone is, kind of go upward from there and like blend it up mostly toward your eye. I would give a little bit of space. Sometimes, like once I put eyeshadow on, I may blend it into the bottom eyeshadow because I do like to keep it pretty tucked up there. And then, you know, you do like your classic C, like everybody always talks about classic C, so it kind of looks wet, right? One thing that I've been doing is taking it lower here, which if you have texture, it will emphasize it, no matter how beautiful your highlighter is. And honestly, I don't give a fuck. I want to look like a glowing goddess. And if I have texture, so be it. I take my pinky for my nose and just do like that, and then I blend it out with a clean finger, just barely. Look how pretty my skin looks. Do a little bit right there. I usually do Cupid's bow before and after lips because I like it to be super glowy. And then the other thing that really works, I think, well with this highlighter anyway, is kind of going back over it with your fingers. It just kind of melts it better into the skin. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I do that and I like it a lot. Okay, that's highlighter. That's basically the face. I'm gonna go ahead and set it. I use the Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. Yes, bitch. I do fan it with a makeup palette because I'm not rich and I don't have a fan, okay? And I'm lazy to go get a cheap ass fan, but I don't because I'm lazy as fuck, okay? So suck it. Man, I say that a lot. Suck it. It's because I can't say it to anybody except y'all and my wife. Okay, that sounded terrible, but I meant it in a nice way. Chill Setting Spray is my go-to. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some fun eye makeup, and then I'll be back to finish up. Oh, hello. I have some purple makeup on my eyeballs. But we're back. We're gonna go ahead and do our brows. I have not had my brows waxed. Disclaimer. I have not had my brows waxed in a really absurdly long period of time. Probably like months. Multiple months. Like maybe the last time was August. Like, there's got to be another time before that. But anyway, so they're quite unruly, I will say that. Like I do pluck the really weird looking ones. But that's like not always enough. So in order to combat the unruliness, I have recently taken to filling in my brows. This is just the honest as your brow is. You know how it goes. The good shit. This is an ebony. So I have ebony brows. But look at a brow. It's too harsh. And then I like fill it and then I spoolie most of it out. So it's like, what did you do, Erin? I think you can tell there's a difference. I don't know. It kind of just defines the front of my brow better. I also feel like the front of my brow is kind of sparse for whatever reason. And granddaddy perp. We're gonna pop a little highlighter on top of it because that's how we roll. Because that's how we roll and call it a day. So I hope you guys like this video and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.